Hi, my nail fam. Thank you so much for coming and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today we are live swatching Bee's Knees What We Do in the Shadows 2 collection, and it will be dropping on February 25th at 7 p.m. EST, closing on the 28th at 11:59 p.m. EST. So if you enjoy live swatches, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And we are going to jump right in with our familiar. Now, this one is described as a rainbow in a bottle with a black cherry base and a shimmer that shifts from copper to green to blue to purple. It will be just $13.50. So, if you remember I believe it's Curse You nail polish, I feel like this follows in that tradition where if you look at it directly, it looks like it's very simple with a little shimmer, and then all of a sudden, as soon as you move your hand, you get all of these different rainbows and different colors and shifts, and it's really exciting because it's like having a bunch of nail polishes all at once. Next up is Twilight Style. It's described as a smoky periwinkle base with glittery gold to green shimmer and black to blue to purple multi-chrome flakes. Again, $13.50. I feel like this is an excellent time to let you all know that this will not be a full collection kind of deal because all of the UP polishes in this collection are going to be capped at 400. So that is just upfront for you all, and we are looking at it under some really bright lights. So as soon as I do the side by side, you'll be able to see the green a little bit better, but I did want to just point that out real quickly. And next up is Viva Atlantic City. It's a black to blue to purple multi-chrome with ruby red light reflective glitter for just $13. So, of course, the fact that it's a reflective has me super hyped. I'm trying to tone it down and I don't think I can. So, if I get a little too overzealous with it, I apologize. But since it is a reflective, flashlight warning, and I am doing this just so that you can see it in indirect flashlight versus direct flashlight. And then, of course, I have some pretty bright lighting that I'm swatching under so that you can see the details of the polishes. But I just have to say, oh my goodness, this polish is a dream because it's so pretty. And now I know that by now you've all gotten your hands on some reflectives. The reflective glitters are a little bit gritty. If you feel uncomfortable with just a top coat, use a glitter grabber or the leveler to go ahead and smooth it out and then do your top coat. But generally I'm fine with a generous quick dry top coat. So I've got the flash picture here, and then again some flash with the nail, just because these are so much fun. On top of it looking like a sparkly glittering sky, I just cannot get enough. But on to the next polish. This one is called the Vampiric Council. It is a black to red multichrome with red to green UP. At first glance, the polish appears as a rich burgundy without the red UP shining at the forefront over the black base, before shifting to a brighter red as the UP shifts to green. So this one is going to be $16. And like I said before, with the UPs, there's a cap of 400. Now, I know that there is going to be questions. Why is it capped? Because supplies are so scarce right now. And I'm just really happy that any of our makers are able to do this, especially when I love Bee's Knees Lacquer UP polishes so much. They always hit the spot. And this one is no different. It's absolutely gorgeous. I was a little disappointed in my camera because it was being difficult in pulling up that green. But as usual, I do have a side-by-side for you, so you get to see them as compared to each other, and I tried to wiggle as much as I could, but you do get to see how they look without me doing all of my magical angles for the still. And of course, no top coats with the side-by-side because I want you to see the exact texture that they dry before you put on your top coat. I just feel like it might be helpful when you're purchasing polishes to see that, especially if you don't have any leveler or glitter grabber in your collection. But we are moving on to the next polish. Oh my goodness, I had a really hard time with this one. This one is called This Guy, and I am obviously omitting one of the words just because I don't want to offend anyone's sensibilities. I know that there are times when I'm comfortable, sometimes I'm not. So this one I absolutely loved. It is a black to red multichrome with green to blue sibling UP. At first glance, you can easily see the emerald green UP over the black base before the polish shifts to red as the UP shifts blue. Again, $16, cap 400. Next up is 5 spits for an enemy. And I think it was down to This Guy and 5 spits for an enemy as my favorites because like the UP placement and shifts were just so on point. But let me go ahead and get to it. 5 spits for an enemy is a black to blue to purple multichrome with red to green UP. At first glance, you can easily see the red UP over the blue base, making the polish appear purple before the polish shifts to purple as the UP shifts green. Again, that is $16 and capped at 400, and it's the green for me. I'm just gonna say it and call it there. Next up is Vampires Hate Waiting. This one is a black to blue to purple multichrome with green to blue sibling UP. At first glance, you can see the green UP over the blue base before the polish shifts to purple as the UP shifts blue. It's $16 and 400 cap. So this one I was absolutely impressed with. Again, it was the green for me. Apparently, I am really weird about greens because I love it as a shift in a UP. I love it as a shifting shimmer, and sometimes I like it as a main course. But I just really liked the way it showed through the blue, and I was so happy that the live swatch picked it up a little bit better than the still did because I feel like the stills did not do justice to this polish. It's so much more complex than it appeared. And last but not least is He Left His Mark on My Heart. It's an icy blue magnetic polish full of red to green UP. So you know it's going to be $16 and kept at 400. So I never go out of my way to grab magnetics. And then when I get them, I fall head over heels for them. Like the red to green UP was everything in this one for me. I really like the magnetic because it is so reactive, like really reactive. I got a very strong line, but you know, I like mine a little fuzzy, so I may move the ring magnet around a little bit because I wanted this like curve like a wave. Okay, I'll just stop. Um, as always with magnetics, I apply the magnet with the first coat, which I always do thin just so that I can apply a thicker second coat, which I still use the magnet. This one, I think I did 3 coats to get you all the best possible opacity, and I still use the magnet with every coat. When I'm doing the swatch fit photos, I do it with the top coat as well, and it still disperses a little when I'm done. So I have not cracked the code on the extra crisp line, but I'm okay with that because I just love when it appears like dispersing stardust. It's so romantic to me, but that's my personal preference. I just like this one because there was an extremely strong contrast, especially as you build it up, but it also looks so pretty by itself before you magnetize it. So I was really smitten with this one. I don't know if it's because of the magnetic or if it's because of the UP, but I definitely fell in love with it. And of course, there will be a side-by-side before I wrap up this video. But I did want to take a moment to let you all know I will be showing you the mysteries, just not with the collection, because I respect the need for some to be surprised. I'm not one for surprises. I don't always want to see a surprise. I kind of want to know what I'm looking forward to. So I will do that video, but it will have a black and white photo and everything. So that is it for me in this video. If you are part of my nail fam, I'm sending out virtual hugs to you right now. I appreciate your good vibes and your support and being here. And if you're new to my channel, I hope you'll consider coming to hang out with us. As always, take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.